Let's do our chanting before we start the meditation. If you are following our chanting book, you can turn to page number 5. Salutation to the Buddha. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. The three refuges. Buddhang saranang gacchami. Dhammang saranang gacchami. Sanghang saranang gacchami. Dutiyampi buddhang saranang gacchami. Dutiyampi dhammang saranang gacchami. Dutiyampi sanghang saranang gacchami. Tatiyampi buddhang saranang gacchami. Tatiyampi dhammang saranang gacchami. Tatiyampi sanghang saranang gacchami. There are 5 precepts. Panati pata veremani sikkhapadam samadhiyami. Adinādāna veremani sikkhapadam samadhiyami. Kāmesu micchācāra veremani sikkhapadam samadhiyami. Musāvādā veremani sikkhapadam samadhiyami. Surameraya majja pamadatthāna veremani sikkhapadam samadhiyami. Let's read the affirmative vows based on the 5 precepts. Being aware of the suffering caused by the destruction of life, I vow to cultivate compassion
and learn ways to protect the lives of all living beings. Being aware of the suffering caused by exploitation, stealing, and oppression, I vow to respect the property of others and to practice generosity by sharing my time, energy, and material resources with those who are in real need. Being aware of the suffering caused by sexual misconduct, I vow to respect my commitments and those of others. I am determined not to engage in relations without love and long term commitment. Being aware that words can create suffering, I vow to learn to speak truthfully and develop peaceful, kind, and meaningful speech. Being aware of the suffering that intoxicated and agitated mind can produce, I vow to develop mindfulness and heedfulness.
Homage to the Buddha. Iti
Piso bhagava arahang samma sambuddho vijjacharana sampanno sugato lokavidu anuttaro purisa dhamma sarati Satta deva manussanang buddho bhagavati.
homage to the Dhamma.
Swaghato bhagavata dhammo sanditthiko akaliko ehi pansiko panaiko panchattam veditabbo vinyueti.
Homage to the Sangha.
Supatipanno bhagavato savaka sangho Ujupatipanno bhagavato savaka sangho Nyayapatipanno bhagavato savaka sangho Samiki patipanno bhagavato savaka sangho Yadidang chattari purisa yugani Atta purisa punggala Esa bhagavato savaka sangho Ahuniyo pahuniyo Dakkhiniyo anjali karaniyo Anuttarang punyak kintang lokang sati.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Offerings. Offering of light.
Ghanesaram padintena dipena tamadang sina tilokadipang sambuddhang pujayami tamunudang.
Offering of incense.
Gandha sambhara yuttena Dupinahang sugandhina Pujaye pujaniyang tang Puja bhajane muttamang
Offering of flowers.
Vannagandha gunopetang Etang kusuma santating Pujayami muning datsa Siripada saroruhe Pujemi buddhang kusumena nene Punyena mitena bami mukkang Pumpang nilayati yathaidang mi Kayo tatayati vinasabhavan
Offering of water.
Adhivase tunu bante Paniyang parikampitang Anukampang upadaye Patiganhatuttam
Offering of drinks.
Adhivase tunu bante Gilana pancayang imang Anukampang upadaye Patiganhatuttam
Worship of shrines.
Vandami titiyang sabbang Sabbhatani supatintitang Saririka dhatu mahabodhing Buddharupang sakalang sada Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Wish of well-being. Vipulang atang tasanu bhave hatang terayo reflections on the truth in English.
Mind
Mind
is
is
the
the
owner
forerunner
of
forerunner
of
of
all
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 experiences.
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 Mind
Mind
is
is chief.
chief, mind
Mind
made
made
are
are
they.
they.
If
If
one
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 is
speaks
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 or
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 acts
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 with
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 an
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 impure
impure
impure mind.
mind,
mind,
suffering
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 follows
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 like
like
the
like
the
the
wheel
wheels
wheel
that
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 follows
follows
the
the
follows the
foot
foot
of
foot
of
the
of
the
the
ox.
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 Mind
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 is
is
the
is
the
the
forerunner of
forerunner
forerunner
of
of
all
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 experiences.
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 Mind
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 is
is
is chief,
chief,
chief.
mind
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 made
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 are
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 they.
they.
they. If
If
one
one
speaks
speaks
or
or
acts
acts
with
With
a
with
a
a
pure
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 mind,
mind,
mind, happiness
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 follows
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 like
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 one's
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 own
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 shadow
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 that
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 never
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 leaves.
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 Generosity,
Generosity,
kind
kind
words,
words,
benevolent
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 actions
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 towards
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 others,
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 and
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 equanimity
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 towards
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 all
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 beings
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 and
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 all
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 things.
things.
things. These
These
bonds
bonds
of
of sympathy
sympathy function
function
in
in
the
the
world
world
like
Like
the
like
the
the
link
link
pin
linking
in a
in
in a
a
moving
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 cart.
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 One
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 by
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 one,
one,
one, little
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 by
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 little,
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 moment
moment
by
by
moment,
moment,
wise
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 people
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 should
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 remove
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 their
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 impurities
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 as
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 a
a
a
smith
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 removes
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 the
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 dross
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 from
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 silver.
silver.
silver. For
For
one
one
who
who
mindfully
Mindfully
develops
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 boundless
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 loving
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 kindness.
kindness,
kindness,
Mental
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 defilements
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 are
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 weakened,
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 and
and
the
and
the
the
freedom
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 from
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 clinging
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 is
is
is seen.
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 All
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 conditioned
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 things
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 are
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 impermanent.
impermanent.
impermanent. When
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 one
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 sees
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 with
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 this
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 wisdom,
wisdom,
wisdom, one
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 turns
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 away
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 from
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 suffering.
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 This
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 is
is
the
is
the
the
path
path
to
to
path to
purification.
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 All
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 conditioned
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 things
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 are
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 unsatisfactory.
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 When
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 one
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 sees
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 with
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 this
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 wisdom,
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 one
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 turns
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 away
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 from
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 suffering.
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 This
This
is
This
the
is
is
the
the
path
path
to
path
to
to
purification.
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 All
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 things
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 are
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 not
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 self.
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 When
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 one
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 sees
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 with
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 this
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 wisdom,
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 one
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 turns
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 away
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 from
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 suffering.
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 This
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 is
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 the
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 path
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 to
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 purification.
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 Excellent.
Excellent,
Excellent,
Excellent.
excellent,
excellent,
excellent.
excellent.
Let us start our meditation practice. So, today we have been so fortunate to come together as a group and do this practice together, encouraging each other, helping each other. Although we are in different places, we have been connected together with the same intention, same practice. So, rejoice this moment of connectivity, rejoice this moment of wholesomeness, friendship, and fellowship, and make a determination that I will do my part. I will engage in this meditation wholeheartedly. With the joy of this opportunity, make a determination that I will make best use of this opportunity. I will make the best use of this guidance, this gathering, and I will engage in a committed practice. Make that determination now. With that determination, let us listen to this bell and let our mind settle further and further And then we will do our chant, Namo Buddhaya. And at the end of the chant, Bhante Punna will help us to practice loving kindness meditation and meditation on breathing. Namo Buddhaya. Namo Buddhaya.
Dear spiritual friends, now we will start our meditation on loving kindness and meditation on breathing. Loving kindness meditation helps you to reach the highest quality of your mind, the great compassion. Breathing meditation helps you to reach highest knowledge, the great wisdom and the great compassion. These are the culmination of the spiritual growth. Having a very clear destination in our spiritual transformation, we start from the very beginning. Bring your full attention to your body. Observe the body. For the benefit of their body, we draw attention to the body here and now. Same as we guide our body and mind very slowly, be mindful and guide your own body and mind to reach to the spiritual, relaxed, comfortable, and peaceful state of your mind. Having this intention, we draw our attention to this body here and now. Observe the basic structure of this posture. Very gently closed our eyes. We have closed our eyes very gently, and we keep our body upright as much as possible. Both palms are resting on the lap, sitting on a very light, simple cushion. If you are sitting on a chair, just you are sitting on a chair. Sitting on the cushion, we maintain the crossed leg posture, which helps us to keep our body in a motionless posture. This posture is very unique and very special. Observe this very special posture and scan the body from the top of the head to the tips of the toes. And feel the feelings in different areas of the body. We draw our attention to the feelings in different areas of the body. We can do it gradually from the top of the head. And once you notice any strong feelings anywhere in the body, with the support of your full awareness, you relax each of those places and make comfortable, make calm, and relax. We will draw our attention to our forehead, top of the head, and the back of the head. Feel if you notice any tension, any pressure, any heavy feelings, on your forehead or the head. Feel, feel, nothing to be worried and stressful by holding this pressure, these heavy feelings. We can very gently drop down and relax, 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 relax. Very gently and very slowly, we relaxed our body. Without this kind of very slow and very gentle relaxation, easy to maintain a motionless posture. Without having a motionless, very relaxed posture, it is very hard to draw your attention to the mind. That is why we always emphasize this physical relaxation, physical comfort. While you are relaxing the body, just be aware of the alertness. Otherwise, you will fall very slowly to the lethargic mode physically, and it will be a distortion and disturbance, an interruption for your progress in your meditation. Be mindful and relax the forehead. Draw your attention to your eyes and feel your eyes. Very gently, you have closed your eyelids. Inner and outer feelings of the eyes, and just relax. Feel your facial muscles. To relax the facial muscles, we have a very simple technique, but very effective. Bring a very beautiful, gentle smile and feel the brightness. Feel the light, gentleness, and deep relaxation of your facial muscles, and it goes all over the body. Very gentle, beautiful, genuine smile. Draw your attention to your both shoulders. Both shoulders are widely open. Both arms are just hanging. Both palms are resting. Feel the finger muscles and just drop down both shoulders and let both arms just hang and let both palms to relax on the lap, on your thighs. No any tightness on the finger muscles. Just relax. Feel your chest muscles and thigh muscles and relax. Relax. Feel your upper back muscles and lower back muscles and relax. In your sitting posture, if you notice any pain, any odd feelings on your lower back muscles, feel them and very gently Move your upper body here and there and find your very gentle, relaxed posture. It is there. You can find it very gently. You can relax your lower back muscles. Feel your sitting muscles. If you notice any pressure on the nerves, feel them. They will cause to have pains and numbness of the legs. Feel and very gently if you have any pressure, very gently relax and find your comfortable posture. Feel your thigh muscles, knees, lower legs, ankles, heels. Having a deep breath, releasing the breath, you can feel physical comfort. Relax your entire body. Relax, relax, relax. Be mindful, be alert to relax the body. Relax the body. Let body to be in this relaxed posture, and we will draw our attention to our mind. In our mind we have thoughts, thoughts, thoughts. Some thoughts are pleasant and some thoughts are not pleasant. And some of them are neutral. That is the nature. That is the nature of the mind. To germinate thoughts in mind, we have past, present, future related memories, experiences, and hopes. The mixture of all those experiences, memories, and anticipations. Right now, you have so called very complicated mind. The mind is very complex. You have a complex mind. Observe, observe the real nature of the mind. Right now, In this relaxed posture, we observe and deeply understand this real, deep nature of the mind. Thoughts which are coming from the occurring from the past memories, experiences, notice them. If you notice any pressure, any imbalance with the thoughts that are occurring from the past, and notice there are a number of lessons that you have gone through in the past. Let them to be there. The lessons help you to grow. Let them to be there. If you notice still some unpleasantness, understand past is gone. It has gone. Just let them go. Let them go. Let them go. Letting go the past. Observe the future related thoughts, expectations, hopes, anticipations, aspirations. That is the nature of the mind. Absolutely, it is okay to have good goals, progressive thoughts for the future. But sometimes all those thoughts, notice, and there might be some thoughts to build a pressure, stress in your mind right now. If you notice any anxious thoughts, any desperate thoughts, any disturbing thoughts, understand future related thoughts. Future is not yet come true. Truly, future is not yet come true. Let them go. By letting go the past and the future, you bring your full awareness to the present moment. Observe the present moment. Understand the power of now. You have a relaxed body. Your mind has become relaxed, and your awareness is ready to abide in this pleasant, relaxed posture, in this relaxed body. Observe the power of now. Being in the present moment, you are not maintaining any of the defilements, unpleasant, unnecessary, disturbing thoughts. Now, here, Observe a beautiful, undisturbed, clear mind right now. Observe a undisturbed, clear mind right now. You have kept all of negativities aside. You are here now. You are with your spiritual friends. You have beautiful, wonderful, awesome spiritual friends. Spiritual friendship in this spiritual environment. Observe a undisturbed, clear moment right now, right here, just now. By letting go again and again and again and again, you bring your undisturbed awareness to the present moment. Enjoy your beautiful mind right now, right here. In your present moment, if you have any disturbances, any sound, any other external disturbances, don't worry, just let them go. Constantly we practice letting go and bring your awareness to this present moment, to the second, to the nanosecond. Be happy in your nanosecond. Having this wonderful experience in the present moment, now we can guide our mind towards a wholesome direction. We guide our mind towards a wholesome direction. We cultivate good qualities in our mind. To cultivate the good qualities in our mind, wholesomeness in our mind, we practice loving kindness, loving friendliness. To understand the real nature of the loving kindness, we visualize a loving kindness image, a very lovely, happy mom taking care of her only baby. Lovely mother is having beautiful, beautiful thoughts to take care of her baby. That is why the baby is having a beautiful smile and great, unfathomable happiness. Observe the great qualities of the mother's mind. In the loving kindness of great mother's mind, there are a number of qualities. All those qualities combine together to present a beautiful loving kindness mind to the baby. Compassion, tolerance, patience, appreciation, sharing, caring, determination, truthfulness, worthiness. Those are the great, great qualities in mother's mind with the help of the loving kindness. Beautiful loving kindness thoughts are occurring in the mind. All those beautiful thoughts are the great qualities of the mind. Loving kindness. Each and every great qualities can bring great happiness to mother herself and to the baby. That is the miracle of this loving kindness. Same as a lovely mother who has great, great loving kindness towards her only baby. We will transform our mind with a great loving kindness. We will transform our mind with the loving kindness. We transplant great, great loving kindness thoughts in our mind. Compassion, tolerance, patience, appreciation, generosity, sharing, caring, determination, alertness, understanding, worthiness, truthfulness. Just let them to go in your mind. Observe the beauty of your mind. You have a beautiful loving kindness mind right now. It is your mind. It is your loving kindness mind. Your mind is like a beautiful blossomed flower in your garden. Observe the clarity, purity, the lucidity, and the great nature of your mind. You have a beautiful, loving kindness mind. Your mind has lots of fragrance and colors, beauties. Observe your beautiful, loving kindness mind. Observe the great capacity in your mind that you are also ready to give good care into the baby. Observe the motherly nature. Observe the loving kindness mind. It's pure. It's genuine. It's right here, right now. Observe the loving kindness mind. Your loving kindness energy, healing loving kindness awareness can heal the body. Your loving kindness mind has enormous healing energy. They can heal your body. They can improve the immunity in your body. They can remove the wrong mutations even in the cellular level. Your mind is powerful. Loving kindness mind. Spread the loving kindness all over the body and experience the loving kindness physically. Your body becomes like a sponge which observes the water. Your body becomes loving kindness from the to the internal organs. You radiate loving kindness. Deeply appreciate each and every organs, every parts of the body, and admire. You have this such a wonderful organism. Be grateful to the moms and dad and friends and all the natural conditions which helps you to maintain this organism. Be grateful and be grateful to the body itself, from the skin to the internal organs. The skin, the muscles, the bones. Be healed, be healthy, and be relaxed. Radiate the loving kindness internally activities in the organ, lungs, the respiratory system, the heart, the blood circulation, the digestive system, absorb the nutritions and maintain the good health. Kidneys filter the blood and maintain the good health in the body. Nervous system, the brain, spinal cord, process the external messengers to the internal messenger system. Observe and radiate loving kindness to the entire body. May the entire body be healed, be healed, be healed. Feel the loving kindness mentally and physically. You have transformed yourself completely into the loving kindness. Feel your great loving kindness nature. Feel the quality of your loving kindness. You are loving kindness. Feel the soothing feelings of the loving kindness. And share your loving kindness with your spiritual friends who practice loving kindness right now in, in different places, giving full attention to their inner loving kindness, same as you experienced the great loving kindness. May they also be able to grow their loving kindness, experience their loving kindness. May my spiritual friends be well, be healed, be healed, be peaceful. Radiate your loving kindness to your very beloved family members, relatives, and close friends, and friends near and far, relatives near and far. Radiate your loving kindness to all of them. May they be well. May they be happy. May they be safe. Be feel good. May they be good. May they be well. May no any dangers come to them. Radiate your loving kindness to the people in your neighborhood, in the neighboring neighborhoods, people in this your township, in your county, neighboring counties, in your state, neighboring states, throughout the nation, all the people be well, be happy, Be healthy, especially people who have infected with the sickness, with the disease, with the virus. May they be healed. May they be healthy. May they be healthy. May they be healthy. May they be healthy. May they be healed. Be healed. All the staff members, health, frontline workers, doctors, may they be healed. May they be able to maintain the compassion and the mindfulness all the time to maintain their good health and alertness, to give good comfort for the sick people. May they be well. May all the political leaders, administratives, may they be able to get good decisions, correct decisions, very righteous decisions. May they be well. May they be healed. May they be able to get the good decisions, righteous thoughts. May they be well. Radiate your loving kindness to the neighboring countries all over the world. May all people, may all health workers, all the sick people, all the religious, spiritual, all the political leaders, all the social leaders, may everybody be able to get together and to overcome this pandemic. May they be well. Observe the beauty of your mind. You have done your duty, radiating the great, great loving kindness, energy to the whole world. Right now, you have achieved to your spiritual accomplishment. Be happy about your great thoughts. Radiate loving kindness to all beings everywhere. All beings everywhere. In the direction of your front, in the direction of your back, in the direction of your left and right, above and below. May all beings be well. May everything in this nature be well, be healed. You are able to maintain the applied thought, sustained thought, rapture, pleasure, and one pointedness on your loving kindness awareness. Enjoy your beautiful loving kindness mind. And enjoy the growing spirituality in your mind. Be well, be well. Very gently, you can use your lovely attention to your in breath and out breath. Practice breathing meditation. Observe your natural breath. Let occur to the natural in breath and out breath. Maintain your awareness on the top of that. And let occur to the in breath and out breath. Observe the breath. Practice breathing meditation silently.
Bhayam patach Nibhaya Sukapantach Nisukha Hontu Sabbepi Paninu. May all those who are suffering be free from suffering. May all those who are in fear be free from fear. May all those who are grieving be free from grief. May all beings be well and happy. Gently come out of your meditation and gently put your palms together. Let us take a moment to feel grateful for this opportunity to have peaceful meditation. Let us feel grateful to all great teachers and enlightened masters in the past who passed this wisdom from generation to generation. Let us feel grateful to anyone who helped our meditation tonight, or anyone who stayed without disturbing our meditation tonight. Let us feel grateful even to this device that helped us to connect to this meditation, and to all other things, including this chair, the cushion, this bell, and everything. With deep gratitude towards all people and all things which made this meditation possible for us today, let us say sadhu 3 times. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Can I? Hello, everyone. Um, it's it is important that we from time to time remind ourselves the main purpose, the main goal, in our life, or let's say in our journey of our life. Because as practitioners, as meditators, we have a particular direction that we are moving our life towards. So we need to remind ourselves from once in a while, what is that main goal? What is that destination? Because our destination can be a guide to our journey. Of course, we encourage people to focus more on the journey rather than the destination. Because if we always focus too much on destination, we lose the the joy of the journey. There's a truth in that, but we also should not simply forget the destination or the goal, the purpose, because without a destination, without a direction, we will not have a journey. Without a direction, it will be simply wandering, maybe rambling, wandering. So it becomes a journey only when it has a direction, or it has a certain goal. So as practitioners, as meditators, we should once in a while should remind that the main goal in our life, so that can help us to keep our practice, and particularly it can help us to use whatever situations in our life in a way that we can help. I mean, in a way to be helpful to the main goal. So if we ask, what is the goal of my journey of life? What is the direction that I'm moving? So, of course, we can simply say that, so as practitioners, we are aiming for a transformation of our understanding and transformation of our emotional life. We call it enlightenment, but we can simplify it. Basically, we are aiming for like more like a clarity. We are aiming for a clarity of our mind, and also based on that clarity, we want a more compassionate way of living. So that's the goal. You can call it enlightenment, like more like clarity, and then peace. These are related, So we need a clarity of really understanding how our mind works, how people behave, understanding the whole mechanism behind the life. The more clarity we have, and then we will have resultant peace, and ability to peace emotionally. So that's the goal. We can call it simply clarity and peace, or clarity and compassion, and it's also what we call enlightenment. So it's important to remind ourselves that this is the goal, this is the destination, this is the direction that I'm moving towards. I'm moving towards having more clarity in the mind. I'm moving towards having more peace in my mind, or more compassion in my mind. So reminding ourselves that goal is very important. In fact, in our own practice, every morning when we do our own chanting and meditation, we kind of remind ourselves that, and so it's kind of reorienting, or maybe strengthening our goal. So this reorientation, or maybe orientation, is very important in our life. So particularly during this time, also it's important to remind ourselves that, so then we can, whatever we find in our life, whatever challenge, whatever problems, whatever situation we are in, so as long as we have that ultimate goal in our mind, we will try to make it convert, or maybe align our response to those situations to that main goal. It is like so then every situation become a kind of opportunity for our practice. So you detect the way you can align this whole situation for your growth, for your journey towards that direction. And I mean, when I was thinking about this simile, that I remember that let's say you decide to buy a car. You decide to buy a car you decide a particular brand, particular make, and particular type. Maybe you decide to buy a Toyota, Avalon, or whatever. Or maybe you decide to buy Honda, Civic, whatever. Or maybe Ford, whatever. So once you make that decision, okay, we will buy this car. And then after you make that decision, and whenever you travel in the road, you suddenly start to see so many Toyota, that kind. So you will start to see so many of that types of car moving around. So before, you didn't really notice that in those cars will be there. But once you make a decision to buy such a particular car, once you focus your attention on that specific type of car, so when you travel along the road, you start to see so many similar cars, so many that type of car that you want to buy. So suddenly something, the whole different, experience we will have, because we had that, attention to. So if I give another example, like let's say you decide to start a garden, maybe you want to have a garden in the summer, for example. When you make that decision, I want to start a garden, and then whatever situation, whatever discussion, conversation at home, you will try to divert into that garden. How you can help me with my garden? You will ask from your family members. If your friend called you, maybe we'll discuss. Okay, what are the good plants I can grow this time, or can you give me any recommendation of the kind of vegetables or plants I should grow? So all the telephone calls that are coming to you, you try to convert that to your goal of gardening, whatever. So whatever you have at home, you will try to think in terms of that garden. So in the same way, that's a smaller goal, short-term goal. So in the same way, when we have a larger goal, when we remind ourselves that, this goal of our spiritual growth, and then, and we can easily detect the opportunities we will have that to grow that, grow our clarity of the mind, grow our ability to keep our peace in our mind. So it could be a conversation, it could be a, like maybe tense conversation. So you quickly detect that, okay, this is an opportunity for me to maybe, to understand my own mind and understand how we behave. So, and also try to understand that is it really going to help me, with my larger goal? Or it could be, whatever news we heard, whatever situation we are in. So we kind of use all these situations, difficulties, problems, challenges as more like a fertilizers, more like a supporting conditions for our main goal. So therefore, it's very important that we remind ourselves that main goal. That is why it's really important to join this kind of practice. So whenever you start this kind of practice, you remind yourself that the larger goal. It's good if we can do it on daily basis to such a to remind ourselves, this is my goal, this is where I'm going. Of course, it takes a practice. It will take time. It will take a lot of other factors to reach destination. But as long as we are moving to that direction, we are on a journey. But it's important to remind ourselves that journey. So in simple terms, the purpose, the goal, the direction of my life is to have more clarity in the mind and then have more peace. So that is related to wisdom and compassion, which is the two aspects of the enlightenment. So whenever we do our chanting before our meditation, we kind of align ourselves towards that goal. So we remind of the Buddha. The Buddha is the the example, and also the teacher and the guide, of that clarity and the peace, or wisdom and compassion. So when you say that I take refuge in the Buddha, I take refuge in the Dhamma he's teaching, I take refuge in the Sangha, it's more like reorienting or maybe reminding ourselves that direction that we are in. So once we have that, it's very important. So I think I will encourage you, every morning, remind yourself that kind of that main goal. What is the main the goal of my journey of my life? This is spiritual practice. So sometimes, even though we may not feel like every day, you may not have a mood to remind yourself a spiritual journey, But and that is where the rituals are going to helpful. People always blame and ridicule rituals, but I think rituals have such great power. I mean, you may not feel like, for example, in the morning, when we wake up, we may not feel like reminding ourselves of those things. But when you have a custom, when we have a habit or maybe ritual, that every day you do this, no matter whether you feel like doing it or not. When you have that kind of set practice, and it's kind of change your mind. When you in the morning when we come here in front of the statue of the Buddha and do our chanting recitation, no matter whatever happen, because of that doing it can make us feel that way. So we don't wait until we feel like that. We start doing it, and in the middle we feel that way. That's the technique. I remember one time a meditation teacher was telling a student, a disciple, that every morning you have to have a pleasant wish for yourself. You have to have a good wish to yourself, and then good wish to yourself, and then have that positive, wholesome mental state. But he said that in the morning, I sometimes I can't do that. Then the meditation teacher gave him a simple practice. When you go to you go to your washroom every day. So when you go to the washroom, so just first you smile with yourself. But then he told the teacher, when I see myself early in the morning, it's not something pleasant. I can't really smile because I don't really look pleasant and nice early in the morning when I look myself in the mirror. Then the teacher told him, if you really can't smile with you in the morning in front of the mirror, if you really can't, just use your two fingers and drag your mouth, and then try to do that. Like he said, it 2 fingers smile. So try to do it. And so he actually did it in front of the mirror when he really, he didn't feel like smiling with him. He's still, grumpy in the morning. But following the advice of the teacher, he used his 2 fingers and then grab his 2 ends of his mouth. When you do that, he start to laugh and he smile with him. By doing it, I mean, he didn't feel like doing it, but he didn't feel like smiling with him, but just simply doing it make him smile, make him feel like that. So that's why it's really important that we remind ourselves the main goal, remind ourselves that, so reminding that and having that kind of, practice, like every morning, we bring that wholesome goal to our mind, wholesome target to our mind, remind ourselves that we are in a journey. We are not simply wandering in our life. We are not simply rambling in our life. Whatever happens in our life, we make use of all these things as an opportunities to go our journey. So that's you can call it that journey enlightenment, or you can call it clarity of the mind and peace in the mind, or wisdom and compassion. So that reminder is very important, particularly during this time. So whatever difficulties we are experiencing these days, we want to make sure that all these things are supporting our larger journey. I think my computer battery is off. Yes. So I hope that you will start some practice, like every morning, and just remind yourself, I am a practitioner, I am a meditator, I am a Buddhist practitioner. So my goal is to have more clarity and more peace in the mind. Or at least you can start smiling with you in the morning in the mirror. And if you cannot smile with you, you know what to do. That will bring a smile to your face. Okay. Thank you, everyone. So let us move to the other part of the program, page number 14, transference from merits. By today, Doing this practice together, we have accumulated so much merits, good energy in our heart. Let us now share these merits with everyone else, especially, first of all, with all our departed relatives. People in our life who have loved us so much, who are no more with us today. Let us share these merits with them. May they rejoice in these merits. May they be well and happy wherever they may be. Idang minyatinang hotu sukita hontu nyatayo. Idang minyatinang hotu sukita hontu nyatayo. Idang minyatinang hotu sukita hontu nyatayo. Share these merits with all other beings. If there is any being in this world who would like to share this merit, may he or she do so. May all living beings share these merits. May all living beings be well, happy, and peaceful. Ettavata chayammihi sambhatam punya sampadam sabbe deva anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya sabbe bhuta anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya sabbe sattva anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Wish for the well-being of the world in English. May the weather be pleasing. May the people prosper in their lives. May there be peace and happiness in the world. May the rulers be righteous. May all those who are suffering be free from suffering. May all those who are in fear be free from fear. May all those who are in grief be free from grief. May all beings be well and happy. Aspiration. May this wholesome act quicken the liberation of my mind from mental defilements. By virtue of this wholesome act, may I never follow the unwise people. May I associate with good people until I attain Nibbana, purification. If by body, speech, and mind I have carelessly done wrong, I acknowledge them all in front of the Tathagata of great wisdom and determine to be heedful. Now we will do our blessing service, blessing chant. Especially, we would like to extend blessings towards all of you for your safety, for your strength of the immunity, and for good health. So we are going to chant the Loving Kindness Sutra. The special sutra was given by the Buddha with great compassion for all living beings. We will chant the same sutra for you today, and wishing you all good health, peace, happiness, and stronger immunity. May all of you receive these blessings. You may also recall to your mind whoever you want to share these blessings with, your family members, people who are sick. You can recall them to mind and share these blessings with them too. May all of you receive these blessings. May all of you be well, happy, and peaceful. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. කරණීයමත්ත කුසලේන යම් තං සංතං පදං අபிසමිච්ච සක්ඛෝ ඕජෝච සෝජෝච සුවචෝ චස්ස මුදු අනතිමානි සම්තොස්සකෝච සුභරෝච අප්පකේ චෝච සල්ලෝක බුද්ධි සම්ප්‍රින්ද්‍රියෝච නිපකෝච අප්පගම්බෝ කුලේසු අනනුගින්දෝ නච කුද්දං සමාචරේ කිංචියේන විඤ්ඤෝ පරේ උපවදෙය්‍යං සකිනෝ වාකේමිනෝ හොන්තු සබ්බේ සත්තා භවන්තු සුඛිතත්තා යේකේචිපාන භූතන්ති තසාවාතාවරාවා අනවසේසාදිගාවායේ මහන්තාවා මජ්ජිමාරසංසකානුකතුලාදිත්තාවායේව අද්දිත්තායේ ච දුරේ වසන්ති අවිදුරේ භූතාවා සම්භවේසීවා සබ්බේ සත්තා භවන්තු සුඛිතත්තාන පතෝ පරං නිකුම්බේත නාති මංගේත කත්ත චිනං කංචේ ව්‍යාරෝසනා පටිඝ සංඥානාඤ්ඤමඤ්ඤස්ස දුක්ඛමිච්ඡේ මාතායතානියං පුත්තං ආයුසා ඒක පුත්ත මනු කේවං පිසම්බ භූතේසු මානසං භාවයේ අපරිමාණං මිත්තං ච සම්බ ලෝකස්මින් මානසං භාවයේ අපරිමාණං අදෝච තිරියං ච අසංවාදං අවේරං අසපත්තං තිත්තං චරං නිසින්නෝ වාසයානෝ වායාවතස්ස විගතමින්දෝ ඒතං සතින් අදිත්තේය බ්‍රහ්මමේතං විහාරං ඉදමාවෝ දිට්ඨිං ච අනුපගම්ම සීලවාදස්සනේන සම්පන්නෝ කාමේසු විනීයගේදං නහි ජාතු ගබ්බසෙයං පුනරේති තේන සච්ච වජ්ජේන සුත්තිතේ හෝතු සම්බදායේ තේන සච්ච වජ්ජේන සම්බ රෝගෝ විනාශසතෝ ඒතේන සච්ච වජ්ජේන හෝතු තේ ජය මංගලං සබ්බේතියෝ විවංජන්තු සබ්බ රෝගෝ විනාශසතු මාතේ භවත්වන්තරායෝ සුඛී දීඝායුකෝ භවතු සබ්බ මංගලං රක්ඛන්තු සබ්බ දේවතා සබ්බ බුද්ධානුභාවේන Sada Sunti Bhavantu Te Bhavatu Sabba Mangalam Rakkantu Sabba Devata Sabba Dhammanubhavena Sada Sunti Bhavantu Te Bhavatu Sabba Mangalam Rakkantu Sabba Devata Sabba Sanghanubhavena Sada Santi Bhavantu Let us spend a moment of reflection. Try to recall to your mind whatever incident or moment you happen to have done a kind deed. Even a very simple act of kindness, even a verbal act, like calling someone and showing your care for someone. Recall an actual incident of a kind deed. Let us rejoice. Let us rejoice these kind deeds that show that we can know our defilements. We can grow our goodness. On this day, or in the past, if I have done kind deed to other beings, with my body, speech, or mind, whether great or little, here before the Buddha, I call to mind those kind deeds, and let my heart rejoice. I rejoice in those kind deeds, appreciating the opportunity to be helpful to others. I rejoice in those kind deeds, wishing more opportunities to practice compassion. I rejoice in those kind deeds, resolving not to compare myself with others. I rejoice in those kind deeds, and glad to share this joy with all beings everywhere. May my kind deeds relieve the burdens of other beings. May my kind deeds shield me from all dangers and pain. May my kind deeds and merits that come from them help me in freeing my heart. Let us now recall to our mind the kindness we saw from someone else. Remember a moment that someone showed you some kind of care and kindness, verbally or physically. Or you saw and heard about the kindness of someone. Let us rejoice kindness and goodness of others. On this day, or in the past, if I have seen or heard of the kind deeds of others, with their body, speech, or mind, whether great or little, here before the Buddha, I call to mind those kind deeds, and let my heart rejoice. I rejoice in the goodness of others, being always ready to praise kind people and follow their example. I rejoice in the goodness of others, appreciating that there are many good-hearted people in the world. I rejoice in the goodness of others,
I rejoice in the goodness of others,
expressing gratitude for any kindness done.
expressing gratitude for any kindness done.
May the kind deeds of
May
others
the kind deeds of others
bring safety and happiness to many living
bring
beings.
safety and happiness to many living beings.
May the kind deeds of
May
others
the kind deeds of others
foster gratitude and fellowship among many living beings.
foster gratitude and fellowship among living beings.
May the kind deeds of others
May the kind deeds of
nurture goodness in me
nurture goodness in me
and many living beings.
and living beings.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay, thank you everyone again for joining with us today. We hope that you are all doing okay, doing well, and staying safe and stay positively. We always wish you and chant for you and always extend our good wishes and blessings. And we hope that you will join us in next few days also. And hope to see you soon.
Wish you good health.